We just went through last 2 days of heavy volatility dominated by bears. Still, the price action in XRP looks like this. Weekly candle has not closed yet, but still, you got an idea that the price intends to go higher. There is an intention from the buyers. They are interested in pushing this asset to the upside. Great. Perfect. Now, on a shorter horizon, you're watching few candles to push the price up and a lot of candles to come back to retest that bottom. Bulls are strong. To validate that, you can go look at daily chart. 1 day to push the price up, and it literally took 4 days to come back down to test that range. When that happens, historically, that's your bottom. We've seen those kind of moves. You pop through and it takes a long way to come back down, but then you go back up. You don't go lower. If that's you looking at the price action, you can decide what you are going to do with this asset. But the thought process is clear. The market has washed a lot of people. Now you're watching Bitcoin pushing back higher. Now it's getting close to that $70,000 mark. But keep in mind that this level has been acting as a resistance before. So that $70,000 mark was a psychological level. Yes, we broke that and we stayed above that for some time, but right now we are back below that level. So we need to first see the price closing above that on a 4-hour or a daily chart. But for those who are involved in the altcoins, for those who are looking at making a ton of wealth in the altcoin market, this is a very interesting area to be in. Say if you're looking at XRP to Bitcoin, you're watching the weekly candle showing you something very interesting. That's an inverted hammer. Those who understand this, those who take time to learn this, they also understand these kind of things happening in front of you. And some people, they take this to the next level. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Now remember, to become that top 10%, all you need is like $120,000 if you look at the entire world. Now that's not a lot of money for some of you who are in the dollar-denominated economy, but those who are in developing countries, it's a big amount. Now, if you're in a dollar-denominated economy, $1 million mark is not bad to start with, right? SI family is literally doing that, and I'm so happy that some of you take this to the next level. The learning, the execution, the commitment which you guys show, that's exceptional. And this market right now is prepared to reward those who take that time and effort to execute things when you see that information reaching your inbox. And that's one of the reasons why we have the SI family at this level. Before the price drop, we shared this. It's struggling. It should go down. And I gave that to you guys too. Now this is front. It took 2 months, but these were our targets. Now go check where the price is, right? It's starting to burst. And I showed this is what the reaccumulation zone looks like. This is what we're anticipating. Right now, the price actually went through, it actually popped. So you're watching in the market, there are opportunities. You should be looking at this. When the price was like 67, 65, dropping through that range, we shared this thought process. We may come back up. I don't know till what level, but that's a possibility. And then we may go back down. There are things to look at for this particular trend line. Now, yes, the market evolves. You will have to look at the price to the volume and the pattern, which suggests you need to take your time because there is a ton of whales involved in this cycle. It's not going to be easy to become that part of $1 million circle. Not a lot of people would reach there, but those who reach there will be the guys who take the time to learn without just following the hype, understanding the reality. Now, if you do have XRP, XLM, and other things in your portfolio, and you have a ton of doubt about this asset, this us a simple range to keep in your mind. Did we break this and go below that? No. There has been a strong resistance for some time. Now we are staying above that. What else do you need as a confirmation that it's not bearish? One. Two, if you do look at the trend line, which is being prepared by the strength index, it's showing you the strength decided to break higher, decided to retest and bounce. That's bullish. In my humble opinion, that's bullish for this asset. So now when you do zoom out on a macro, the double bottom story which we talked about after the breakout, the retest here, it's now preparing. So if this closes anywhere above 0.65 on a monthly, you're getting a confirmation for the double bottom. Last time that happened, the price moved from 0.42 all the way up to like $1. So this time, maybe it's going to $2. That's close to the 2021 highs as a breakout. And that's not bad for a starter's move. Then you need to understand this is a resistance. So we need to break through $1. 1.2 would be a great level. $1.20 would be perfect to break through. Now, we go back into the RSI. We want to see if the trend is our friend. The trend is our friend here. It's moving to the upside. The direction is pointing you to the upside, not to the downside. Now you can zoom in. You now understand the macro direction, but what you would like to see is a micro going in line with the macro. Now the day has just started and it seems like someone is buying this asset at this level for some reason. So the buying volume is coming in and it's hot. It's good. It's good. So the corrective movement here, if it gives you a week or two, use that positively. Because until you break this micro trend line, you're still riding that trend. You're not breaking to the downside. And all you're looking at here in the market is a possible price action, which is showing you most likely it's going to prepare something like this. If that's the storyline, it's okay. We have seen these kind of moves in the market, not the perfect textbook pattern, but for some reason this asset likes to make this pattern. If you go back anytime, you'll see that, right? Whether it's here, whether it's before that, this asset like to do those. So what's the measured move once we break through that level? So it's talking about $1 mark. So you're literally looking for this asset to grind higher to the next level. But yeah, for sure, you need to first see that this asset is about to dominate against Bitcoin. That is going to be an important part in this asset. Say you go on a macro chart, you want to understand that when you type in XRP and you compare it with Ether, when you compare it with Bitcoin, you want to see a reversal there. That's a key area in this market. Now, the reversal with respect to Ether would signal it's about to dominate both Ether and Bitcoin because Ether is already dominating Bitcoin. That gives you that idea. Historically, when you're here on a weekly chart, looking at the last 5-6 years, that's where you start a big run up. So I'm not smarter than history. I'll go with the history. That works well. Now you can take XRP back to its own market cap. And you're watching that it's not slowing down. It's literally going up just like the dollar mark, right? Now, with the trend being your friend, why would you go against it? Yes, there is a lot of consolidation happening here. When you're on the market cap chart, you're like, okay, I need to be a little bit more patient. If you don't see the clear lines, you go on to the line chart, reducing the noise from the market and trying to get closer to most of these roofs, which kind of gives you an idea of either you're breaking higher or at that level, which for me again gives macro move, which means like you're looking for a big move as the first leg for this measured move of the pattern. So you're literally talking about the asset going to $1 to $3 at this point as a starter's move. And you'll still see a lot of people being on that area of denial for this asset. Now, you come back to XRP Bitcoin, you need to understand this very clearly. On a weekly, you don't go this low a lot of times. And when you are there, you need to understand the market is showing you different signs. So you go on historical, like this is a monthly chart. The moment you understand XRP to Bitcoin is showing you it's reaching that range where it has reversed historically. So 2021, 2017, it's all coming into your mind if you hold this asset. It's showing you the reversal is here. Now, yes, in the same market, when you're here, you're confused. Some of them are breaking higher, some of them are riding higher, some of them are already erasing all these recent moves, say APT or even Solana is actually breaking through. What's happening there, right? On a monthly, when you do look at these assets, you're like, whoa, that's popping through the roof. The reason is strength level. So some people consider this like, okay, it's a get out signal. I'm like, no. Until it reaches 80 on a monthly, I don't think that's a get out signal. Until you get a negative divergence, I don't think it's that. What you do have in front of you is showing you opportunities. Now, on a daily, right now, yeah, I agree, it's starting to form the negative divergence. So if it's me and I'm trading this asset, I would skim some profits for sure. But if you're a long-term rider of this asset, all that you care about is a reversal signal, wherever the top is. And most likely you bought in here with the reversal or here with the breakout. So you are literally riding this as high as possible. Or take Solana, the other thing which is now getting the hype, which is getting the breakouts and all. All you have to understand is when the price is going up on the weekly and the monthly, you're already getting close to 80, something is happening. Maybe it's the wave top coming soon. Maybe it's the market cycle top coming soon. But in both cases, you literally have to wait for a negative divergence to get confirmed. Right now, you don't have it confirmed. Remember what we talked about Bitcoin when that was evolving, right? So here, at some point, you will get one weekly clues. I don't know whether it's at 180, whether it's going to be at 200, but you get the idea. The price and the strength is now lagging. Use that. Use that as an idea, because when you go on to assets like, say, for example, AKT or even INJ, whichever asset you want to look at, right? You go on a monthly and you're asking like, whoa, that's big. The monthly showing you 80 plus on the RSI is big. Now you slowly break down. You want to go to a weekly, you want to go to a 3-day, you want to look for where the divergence has already started. And this is something you need to keep in mind. So the first move here on a 3-day started showing you a divergence, but the price keeps going up. Why? You need to see that on the weekly. On the weekly, as of now, you don't have it. Here the price was going up. The RSI was also, oh, that was not the perfect line. The RSI was also going up. Great. So you are waiting for a reversal signal. As of now, the price is volatile for sure. It's trying to make a doji. So you get an idea of money is about to move out from these assets, which went up 20, 30x, right? So there's a lot of assets which are doing that in the market. And that's why I say, whenever I see an opportunity, I post it here in the group. And just like this, they break through and ride. So all that you have to look at for these assets to take benefit of it on the easier front, yes, it actually went through our targets. This is where I actually showed you the post, which I showed you is here, 0.5. Now the asset is here. So yeah, if you were there, you already made like, 200%. But what I'm telling you is that look for the market and the pattern. The easiest stuff here is understanding the price structure. The moment you see this breaking higher, coming back down, consolidating here, it doesn't matter how long it's going to stay there. What matters is, are you reaccumulating in to get this move? Right now, XRP is here. I just showed you that. You have the accumulation range. You broke higher. You are now here. The moment that pop candle happens, now you missed the boat. That's the first big leg. Right now, if you want to put that into perspective, just that 1 week pushed you up 140%. So if you were not interested in this asset for last 2-3 weeks, now you are. But by that time, the price went up 340%. This is what happens in the market. Understand the market structure. It's going to come down for sure. It's going to consolidate in an area. Okay, look for them. The moment it breaks through, keep your eyes focused on that. It's starting the markup phase. It's going higher. Use that for your advantage. And if you want to find those assets at the right time before they pop like this, use the SI family. I find all these opportunities and I post it there so you guys can take benefit of that. If you want to join 1,000+ members, use the link in the description below or about in the Twitter. Now, when you're looking into the market and you're here in the Scientific Investor family and you think you got some value, smash that like button. That supports the growth of the channel and we can spread the message more. So guys, thanks for being here. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.